Good morning and welcome. You are watching the Morning Express on Republic TV. I'm Nupur Talwar Suri. We begin with news that's just coming in as a mega crackdown is continuing on terrorists. 3 local terrorists linked with the proscribed terror outfit, the Jaish-e-Mohammed, have been killed in an encounter in the Drach area of Shopian. The second encounter is at Mulu and is currently still underway, and one terrorist there has been neutralized. So, one terrorist neutralized so far. Drach, there are also reports that seem to now suggest that cordon and search operations are on while 3 terrorists have been neutralized over there. So this, of course, is coming even as there is a visit of the Home Minister in the state that's currently going on. Do remember that there has been a bit of a spike in these terrorist activities that have been reported from Jammu and Kashmir over the past week or so now. Zeenat is on the phone line. She joins us this morning. Good morning, Zeenat. Zeenat, to begin with, give us a sense of what's happening in both these operations. Now, one operation, we understand that there is a cordon and search ops that's currently on. 3 terrorists neutralized over there, but there's another encounter that's happening. So give us a sense of what's happening there as well.
Nupur, very good morning. The operation in Shopian district of South Kashmir is concerned. Both the operations are over with the killing of 4 terrorists. If we talk about the encounter in Kigam, that started yesterday late evening, the 3 JM terrorists have been neutralized who were involved in several terror crimes as per ADGP Kashmir. Similarly, if you look at the operation in Mulu, again in the district of Shopian, South Kashmir, 1 LeT terrorist have been neutralized. So we can say it is a win for the forces in Shopian, because in the recent past we have seen that how the terrorists were trying to escape, taking an advantage of the darkness. But now the forces have zeroed in. This was a joint operation of J&K police along with Indian army, and in both the operations now terrorists have been neutralized. Arms and ammunition have also been recovered. So this is again coming at a time we see the terror crackdown in Shopian when the entire J&K administration, police, they are busy with the VVIP visit as the Amit Shah, Home Minister of the country, is in the Kashmir Valley and he'll be addressing a rally in Baramulla. So a lot of security measures are going on in the entire Kashmir Valley, and then forces receiving an input about the presence of terrorists in South Kashmir. They launched the operation. Cordon and search turned into an encounter first in Kigam yesterday evening when the first gunshot was heard in Kigam village, and in the mid of the night another operation was launched in Mulu. So for the security forces for Jammu and Kashmir police, definitely it is a success, as has been pointed out by AGP Kashmir, Vijay Kumar, that it is a success for the forces, because when terrorists are trying to create fear in the Kashmir Valley, trying to hit the civilian targets. So at that time, we are seeing the success to the J&K police, because these are the 2 important outfits. We talk about the JEM, the 3 terrorists of the JEM were neutralized in Kigam, and similarly that one of the LeT was neutralized in Mulu. So it is a success for the security forces, although we are seeing the very tight security arrangements on ground as far as Amit Shah's visit to North Kashmir's Baramulla is concerned.
Right, absolutely. And Zeenat, also in the past couple of weeks or so, we have seen an increase in terrorist activity. There was, of course, the worrying 2 blast that happened in Udhampur. And I think there have been about 2 encounters today and a couple before last week as well. So how do you read the security situation overall?
See, Nupur, if we talk about the security situation, we have been seeing overall the upper hand of security forces in Jammu and Kashmir for the last year or so, and seeing the frustration among the terror groups. They try to hit the civilian targets, whether the targeted killings were reported from the south, the central or the north Kashmir. But you also see the other part of it, that how the terrorists are neutralized, and the data also tells you that the terrorism in the Jammu and Kashmir is reducing, because earlier we talk about the terrorists used to be in hundreds, but that now that figure has come down. If we see the operations where the 156, rather now, if we add these 4 more terrorists, the 160 terrorists have been neutralized in the last 9 months in Kashmir Valley alone. And out of this, the 70 terrorists have been neutralized in South Kashmir, out of which 1/3 of the component was the foreign terrorists. So this tells you the figures are speaking. It is not we are discussing about it. be reporting, but the figures that are on ground that are quite available to the people that see in these operations. And the bigger success for the forces in the operation was that there was no collateral damage, because which is more a bigger thing for the security forces, because when you kill a terrorist and then you suffer the civilian casualty or something, it doesn't make that way. Doesn't make any more sense, because then they say there are the people who say that they could not be able, security forces were not able to do the operations successfully because there is a collateral damage. But if we see the graph of the operations this year, single collateral damage. And that was also because the forces were trying to evacuate civilians, and when the Pakistani terrorists launched grenade attacks or the other thing. Otherwise, a very clean operation had taken place in the Kashmir Valley. This tells you that yes, people are not supporting the terrorism and the kind of input that the security forces now receive. Most of them are based on the human aid operations or launch. That means the people are coming out, they are giving information to the security forces.
Absolutely. So large success over there for security forces. Once again, we're now learning that about 4 terrorists have been neutralized in the 2 areas, but an operation is currently on. Zenith, our Kashmir Bureau Chief, getting us those inputs. Thank you very much.